Ramattra is absolutely awesome in Overwatch 2, in terms of abilities, in terms of taking up space, in terms of every single job you could ever ask of a tank. Ramattra is exactly the hero you're looking for, and just like his Season 1 counterpart Kiriko, he has a broken ultimate to round off what is a truly powerful kit. So let's take a look at everything the brutal Omnic has at his disposal and why you're going to want to get your hands on the new tank as quickly as possible. His primary fire, Void Accelerator, fires a stream of projectiles towards enemies, dealing some pretty decent damage in the process. It also has some ridiculous range on it, so even if you're not up in your opponent's faces, you can still lay down the law even from a distance. Ramattra's secondary fire creates a force field to block shots in front of you and covering your teammates from the worst your enemies can throw at you. Again, the range is pretty good and you can place it on a dime pretty much wherever you want in Ramattra's field of view, so it's pretty versatile. In Ramattra's Nemesis form though, his primary fire changes to a fierce punch that sends shockwaves out in front of him that can hurt enemies even if they're not in melee. You can also use your secondary ability to reduce damage taken, but this does expose your back and leave you more open to attacks from behind. Well, he did need balancing somehow. Now, onto the more tricky abilities. Ravenous Vortex creates a circular field that slowly damages and slows down enemies in the area and, crucially, pulls them down if they're aerial above the field. It has a decent radius, so placing it on any objective or point will render any skyward heroes struggling to get away from you. And his final ability, his ultimate, Annihilation. Ramattra's ult automatically changes him into Nemesis form and creates an energy swarm around him that smacks enemies with constant ticks of damage. The ult will continually pop until you stop dealing damage with it, as long as there are enemies in your area of effect. The ult will never stop, apart from a brief pause when you take some damage yourself. With two forms to use, your best bet is to mix and match. Starting in Ramattra's Omnic form, you can begin firing projectiles at enemies from afar to deal some damage. And once you've softened them up, use your secondary fire to push a force field forward and cover your approach. Run towards them and change to Nemesis form in the process, and you'll be able to deliver some seriously brutal punches, opening up space and opportunities for your DPS to clean up behind you. You don't have to strictly stick to this rule, obviously, but it's a great tactic if you're in a tight situation and are looking to push forward quickly. When it comes to Ravenous Vortex, the ability is absolutely ready-made for the objective-based modes in Overwatch 2. Using it on the point as you push, or even on a payload that you're trying to retake, the slow effect and small ticks of damage will give ample opportunity for you or your DPS teammates to flank or sweep in and secure the team kill. Hell, you could even use it on a choke point to stop an enemy team from quickly getting back to a point, making it even easier for you to secure overtime wins. And honestly, anything that applies to Ravenous Vortex can probably be applied to Annihilation. It's gotta be one of the most powerful ultimates in the game right now. The damage you can dole out and the fact that enemies literally have to run away or kill you to escape the constant ticks of damage means Ramattra is capable of holding any objective, creating space around any payload, especially with a support pocketing the Omnic the entire time. Almost all new heroes in Overwatch are invariably overpowered when they first hit the game, and judging from what we've seen so far, Ramattra is living up to the hype. You'll have to level up your Battle Pass to level 45 to get your hands on him though, or purchase the premium Season 2 Battle Pass for 1,000 Overwatch coins to add the Omnic to your arsenal immediately. So there you go, that's everything you need to know about Season 2's newest hero, Ramattra. Drop a like if the Omnic is your new main, and subscribe for more Overwatch 2 content like this. Thanks for watching.